Hello, BookTube. I have a little call here just in case it's of any interest. It looks to me like this channel has passed 11,000 subscribers. It seems like just a few days ago we passed 10,000, but it looks like we have passed 11,000 subscribers. That's a huge, freakish number for me. Not for YouTube, but for me, that is freakish. And seems to call for a Q&A. One of the ways that we always celebrate milestones like this on this channel is just to throw open a Q&A. And I always phrase it as, if you have any questions, leave them on this video. Because I'm never sure that you will, but you always do, and they're always great. The questions are always great. So we're gonna, that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna throw this open. If you have questions for an 11K Q&A, leave them on this video. Don't email them to me. And don't leave them on any other video and say, oh, I have a question for the 11K Q&A. I'm gonna look for them here on this video. With the standard caveats. Try not to make your question a discussion, because I'm going to be reading them. I read every single question, and that's an imposition on other people. And also, the other standard caveat really doesn't apply on this channel. I say it as a formality, but no rude questions either. Don't try to catch me out. Don't say, have you ever read the 1933, Plumber's Interstitial Manual, the updated edition, when you know perfectly well that I haven't. Nothing like that. I don't know why I bother with that, because that's clearly not what we have going on here. We have largely a very friendly conversation. So, but mainly, brevity is the soul of wit, and location, location, location. So leave your questions on this video. And I will just, if there are any, I will let them accumulate, and I'll do them on the weekend. And I'll start this week with the way that I will end that Q&A, of course, which is to thank you, for 11,000 subscribers. That's amazing. I want to think a lot, and maybe even make a video talking about what that means. Not for changes to the channel. I am not going to show you ads. I am not going to bombard you with commercials in order to talk to me. I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm not going to, but other things. It's a lot on my mind. I have a few friends who are professional YouTubers, including two who are not just professional YouTubers, but wealthy from YouTube. And they are constantly bouncing ideas off me, asking me questions, saying, I think I mentioned one of them told me when this channel reached 10,000 subscribers, he said, congratulations, you're no longer tiny. Or no, he said, congratulations, you're now officially tiny. Meaning, in the broader ecosystem of YouTube, 10,000 is a tiny number. There are channels on YouTube that lose 10,000 subscribers in a week and don't even notice it. It's not even part of their attrition ratio. Nevertheless, it's huge for me, and I've had those friends, we email about all sorts of subjects anyway. I've had a number of them say, there are all sorts of things that you should be thinking about here that don't have anything to do with monetizing your channel. Okay, you're crazy, you don't want to monetize your channel, but what about this, that, and the other? And it's interesting. It's a very interesting subject. I don't think there's anything. I'm a firm believer in if it ain't broke, don't fix it, unless it's buying 10-year-old Chromebooks. But I've licked that habit, I promise. I'm a firm believer that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But even so, it's curious. I don't think the pattern that we have right now has anything wrong with it. I make a bunch of tedious videos in the day, and the rest of you put up with me. That's all there is to it. You put up with me in order to see the beat. But it's an interesting subject. I don't know if I'll get around to it, but one way or another, before whether or not I do, feel free to leave questions on this video for 11K Q&A, and we'll do it on the weekend. If the number doesn't go back down, maybe the number is down below 11K. Either way, it's time for a Q&A. So I'll leave it there. Thank you, BookTube.